Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all very well, and I hope we have been able to introduce a little bit of Christmas festive spirit there. Um, I suppose in these times of COVID, I hope people are feeling quite safe. I know things are going to change in the next couple of weeks, and that makes people nervous. But we are here today, and we're online, and we want to help you to look good and feel better. And by the end of this hour, I'm sure you'll be well versed on what you can do for yourselves to look good and feel better. And all before Christmas, with the added bonus of gift ideas and even the possibility of winning something special for you. And do remember, it's for you, not for somebody else. So you'll hear all about that shortly. So first of all, I suppose we'll just get on with the housekeeping rules and get those out of the way. I'm Helen Forrest. I'm the Director of Nursing Services at the Marie Keating Foundation. So I extend a very warm welcome to you all. And I do hope you enjoy the afternoon. You're in your own homes, so I guess it's just important that you can see and hear us. We're not able to see and hear you, but just make sure that your sound is up and your video is good, and your Wi-Fi is as good as it possibly can be. Maybe silence your phone or turn it off if you wish. Make sure that this is your hour, an hour especially created for you. Ava, our communications executive, is in the background there, so she's managing the afternoon for us. So thank you so much, Ava, for that. So as I said, as an attendee, you do not have the ability to speak to us, but you can see and hear us. So I suppose participation is a really important part of this webinar for us. We've all moved from face-to-face to online, and we never thought we could be here actually talking about makeup and skincare and hair and scalp care, but here we are, and we're doing it all online, and it's working very effectively. So we would like you to participate. You can do that by asking questions. If you're interested in something, just put a question in the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. Click into that, type in your question, and then press enter or return, and that question will come to us. And we'll answer it either during the session or in the Q&A session that we have created at the end of this. It's also, if you're on Facebook Live, please do put a comment or a question there too, and be in with a chance to win a special prize for you. So if you've automatically signed up to the Marie Keating website, you're already included in the prize giving. And if you're on Facebook, maybe just pop a question or a comment in, and that will be all inclusive. So yes, please do ask questions. This is your opportunity, and we are here to answer any questions you have. Okay, so this will be recorded also. So for those of you who've signed up, you know, this will be available for you in the next couple of days, which is really nice to look back on if you feel you've missed out on something. So we, at the Marie Keating Foundation, we've had a great partnership with Look Good, Feel Better this year, and have extended our survivorship programs to continue to support events like this. And this year especially for men, because in Blue September, we're very inclusive of how men should look after their skin and their hair and scalp. So that's been really important because we don't want to be exclusive in any way. And we've had a couple of events, particularly in October for women during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, taking into consideration a lot of factors and specific support services required in this space. And as I said, scalp care is really important, hair care, skin and nail care, and makeup, and the best products for you to use. Although I would always say, check in with your oncology or nurse specialist for whatever products you wish or desire to purchase. These sessions are very importantly for those of you who have been through a cancer journey. You've been through rigorous treatment, and that can be hard and difficult, and we do acknowledge that. But also for those of you who find yourselves on continuous treatment, those of you with metastatic cancers, and you're living with side effects and maybe lingering effects from those treatments. So, you know, this afternoon is for you to help and support you. We are here together. Annabelle is on screen there. We are here together to support you in whatever way we can. And we have a number of support services there that you can see. We have Survive and Thrive programs, and they're 6-week programs that are free of charge. They're very evidence-based, and they're self-management. So it actually creates an environment where you learn from other people who have gone through a similar journey to yourselves, and you make plans to live the new life that you have after cancer. We also have a Survive and Thrive website, and this is like an important repository for information. And at any point in time, if you want to visit our website, you can actually learn about the Survive and Thrive programs. You can learn about coping physically, coping psychologically. You can also read some stories of hope and help. You'll get information on workshops and news updates, and also sort of support services and complementary therapies around the country, particularly where you might live, and some healing thoughts. So really important to tap into that service as well where you can. We run a positive living program. I facilitate that myself. And at the moment, it's for women with metastatic breast cancer. And it's a really positive group in that I don't mean positive. I mean, people come in on a good day or a bad day, and they get a lot of compassion and support from the members within it. So it's a really nice group for women to be part of. And next year, we'd like to extend that to men as well, although it is harder to get men into these kind of groups, but we will get there eventually. We have a BRCA peer-to-peer support network, and this is a group of women who have tested positive to the BRCA gene. Some may have cancers, some don't, and there's huge support needed for these women who are making decisions around risk-reducing surgery and finding it extremely difficult. So they are trained by the Marie Keating Foundation to help and support others with a listening ear, and their own personal experiences. And following on from that, we have a BRCA online support group. And this really is a follow-on from the webinars that we're running at the moment, because I guess what we're finding is at the end of a webinar, there's a cutoff, and there's no networking as there would have been on face-to-face meetings. And that has proved a little bit difficult for people, because again, you find yourself alone in a space, and it's important to reach out and get further support for that. We have a wide range of informational pages, and if you visit our website on any specific types of cancer, not all cancers, but the more common cancers, you'll find a lot of information around awareness and prevention, survivorship, and positive living also. So I'm very grateful to Annabelle for the work we've done through the year. I think we're both very proud of it, and I would say we'd probably like to continue, although I'm not, I'm not going to hold you to that, Annabelle, but it's certainly...
Absolutely would love to.
Yeah.
We love working with the Marie Keating Foundation, and it really helps us extend our reach, which is really important to us. We're a very small charity.
Yeah.
So delighted, and we'd love to continue to work with you.
So here I am going to hand over to Annabelle, and Annabelle is General Manager of Look Good, Feel Better for nearly 3 years now. Her background is in marketing and communications, having worked in advertising agencies. And Annabelle will tell you herself, and you can always feel it, and when we talk to her, she has a passion in mental health and helping people to live their best lives. So over to you, Annabelle. I'll move your slides on for you.
Thank you very much, Helen, and thank you. We really love the partnership. We're delighted with today, such a positive, fun day in the middle of all the madness that we find ourselves in. So I'm very grateful to both Mary and Emma for their contributions. So if we just go to the next slide. That's essentially what we do in Look Good, Feel Better. We bring smiles back to the faces of people receiving cancer treatment. We do it with men to a smaller degree. Again, we find it difficult to get men to our workshops, and we do it with women. And I suppose one example I have just to hand is the last workshop before the COVID restrictions came in was in the Mater, I think, and I was there, and it was a beautiful workshop, and we had 8 people there, and 1 volunteer, and her name was Janet, a beautiful volunteer inside and out, and she gave them their cosmetic kits, which is what people receive at the beginning of any of our variations on the program, and they opened it up and they put their skincare to one side and they put their makeup to the other side, and she brought them through everything in that cosmetics kit, showing them how to use it. But at the beginning, there was a woman who came in and she was in her dressing gown, and she was obviously in the hospital, and she was asking me lots of questions, and she obviously didn't remember that she had self-selected and said that she wanted to be there. And so I said to her, you don't have to be here if you don't want to, it's just absolutely up to you. But she stayed, and she had the most amazing time. And as she walked off with one of the nurses, she told them, I've been here 6 weeks and that's the first time that I've smiled. So that's what we do. We'd like to be part of the prescription to make people feel good and look good. So if we just go to the next one, I'll tell you a little bit about the programs that we offer. So the first one is a one-to-one remote private grooming, makeup and skincare consultations, and these are available to men and women. People can link in with this on lookgoodfeelbetter.ie. We offer remote skincare and makeup workshops with the community cancer care centres, so places like the Arc in Dublin. And again, you can link in with the cancer care centres or with us on lookgoodfeelbetter.ie to find out where. And of course, we've done programs with the Mary Keating Foundation as well. The final thing that we do is we are just piloting this in Tala now. We're just starting the pilot, where we have our beautiful cosmetic kits, and they have a very, very comprehensive brochure in them, and it goes through every single piece of skincare and makeup, and it tells people how to use everything. But also there's a QR code that if you scan it, 15 videos will come up, each one dedicated to a part of the skincare or makeup routine. So it's very easy to use and should be standalone, but people can also come to the one-to-one workshops or consultations if they have this bag. So it should be a beautiful thing, and hopefully we'll be rolling that out in 2021. And then I wanted to tell you about one amazing woman, if we could go on. Thank you very much, Helen. Her name is Kathy Moore, and she is a patient ambassador for us. And she is also a laughter yoga teacher and loads of other things. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Look Good, Feel Better through her eyes. So she said that when she went through chemotherapy, she had the shakes a lot of the time and pins and needles in her fingers and toes. She says she also had massive bouts of overheating and remembers that leaving the bedroom window open all night at home became normal. She'd look in the mirror and she'd think to herself, I'm in there somewhere, I've got to try and find myself. So one of her friends suggested that she did the Look Good, Feel Better program, and she did the workshop, so the one where there's more than one person involved. And the volunteer there welcomed them in and said, this is a time for you and we're going to have some fun today. And Kathy says it's funny how the simplest of things make huge difference. And she felt completely different after our workshop. She said it was totally transformative and represented a turning point in her life. And she says everyone deserves a little pampering as they go through such a difficult time where they see their identity slipping away on a daily basis with the loss of hair, eyebrows and eyelashes. And of course, as part of our workshops, we focus on eyebrows and eyelashes and creating the illusion of a brow and creating the illusion of eyelashes. So we're going to have loads of fun today, I think. 5 people are going to be winners, which is always lovely. So I'm going to hand it back over to you now, Helen, to introduce Mary and Emma.
Thanks, Annabelle, and I hope your project goes really well in 2021. It sounds gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Okay, so we have our special panelists, Mary. Mary has been with us every step of the way, I must say, throughout the year with Annabelle too. So you're very welcome, Mary, and thank you for being here again today. Mary, you may know, well, she is a beauty therapist and a makeup artist and an oncology aesthetic therapist. Mary is passionate about the protective, soothing and healing benefits of skin care and facials and transformative power of makeup for both men and women. And we proved that this year because we did have a program for men in Blue September, so that was fantastic to do. So Mary also works when she's not working with Look Good, Feel Better, volunteering. She also works with weddings, photo shoots, or Dancing with the Stars. So Mary, you're very welcome today. I'm going to introduce Emma now, and then sure we'll get going. So I'd like to introduce Emma. Hi Emma, how are you?
Hi.
So Emma is a PR and events guru. We always like to hear this. Always like to get a lot of information from people like yourself, Emma, and advice. So Emma, established in 2019, Emma's vision was to create a public relations and events agency that worked directly with clients to showcase their products and services, not only through traditional PR, but also working on new and innovative projects to take their brand to the next level. So with invaluable contacts, relationships, insights, combined experience in marketing and PR, Emma supports their clients to identify their brand DNA and reach their target audience, achieving the best results. So you're very welcome, Emma. I want to hand you both over now to the big screen. So I'll stop sharing and you both come on screen and we'll leave for the moment. Thanks ever so much.
Thanks, Helen. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to tell you how you can win today. If you've registered, you're in to win with the Mary Keating Foundation. If you just come on live, if you want to comment or ask a question, the girls in Mary Keating, Ava and Helen, will take note of your name, and you're also in for the prize. So that's how you can win the prizes. And we've fabulous stuff here today. And what we do is I'm going to put all of my things in a basket, a hamper, and Emma's going to put all her things in a hamper. So they're different products. And then I also have gift vouchers. So I have 3 gift vouchers. So all 5 are going to go out to different people. So there's good chances for people to win. And we will be doing more of this before Christmas. So there'll be more to come, which I could feel better. And thank you so much for the support of Mary Keating. The other thing I wanted to say before I forget is Helen mentioned that I'm oncology aesthetics therapist, which means that when somebody comes to you for a treatment like a facial or a manicure or something like that, that you understand how her body has been affected by her treatment or his treatment, and you know what to avoid doing, but still give them a treatment in a lovely, pleasant way. And there are various salons around the country that have registered therapists working in there who do understand it. So don't be afraid to go to a salon if you're not sure about what you can or cannot have. And I'm going to put a link up on my Facebook page and my Instagram as to how you can find out where these salons are, and then maybe you want to get a voucher for somebody who would like to get a little treat in the new year. Please God that we can have the salons open. So Emma, we're going to start giving away some stuff, are we? We're going to go through our stuff. So I know you've got lovely companies that support you and clients.
Yes, I've got a very exciting new brand to share with everybody today. So we are lucky enough to have the first exclusive of a brand new Irish skincare brand that's been launched by Irish makeup artist Rona Cullinan, and it's actually called Journey. So it's this gorgeous, gorgeous skincare range, Journey Skincare and Beauty. So Rona created this collection with men and women in mind who are on their cancer journey at the moment. So this is 100% natural products, all made of ingredients that come from the earth. And it's made in mind to just be nice and kind to your skin. That being said, it's also the perfect product for anybody with any type of dry skin irritations, so eczema, rosacea, any of those type of things. So this is one of the hero products, and it is called our Whipped Body Butter. So I just want to open it up so you can have a little look inside. And as you can see there, it's that most luxurious, creamy consistency that once you open it up, just forms into the most gorgeous oil. So you can see there how nourishing that is. And it's a brand new, as I say, Irish company. The products is 4 hero products in the range. So you have your whipped body butter, which is fab. Then you have your cleansing oil. So Mary, we all love cleansing oils. How good is a cleansing oil?
I love a cleansing oil. Love it, love it, love it.
Anything oil-based is so good for your skin. It's so nourishing and it's so kind. But imagine all that mixed with 100% natural ingredients that have all come from the earth.
Yeah.
How fabulous.
Yeah.
Then we have the other one, which is the Soothing Skin Salve. Now, this has been hailed as the Holy Grail product from the collection. And Rona herself developed this in mind for men and women who are going through chemotherapy or radiation, because what this will do, it can help soothe any of those skin irritations that come from that type of treatment. Now, as with everything, you do have to consult your GP, and a patch test is always recommended. But the scent alone is just so beautiful because it's natural. It nearly has that lovely holistic feel. You know, if you were to do like any type of like reflexology or anything like that, those beautiful oils that are used are just all captured inside here. all captured in
Yeah.
that.
You know what I would use that for? I always keep things like that by my bedside or in the car. Or if I want to give somebody a quick massage or a head massage or something, because it smells so beautiful and it's so calming. And I love having those little rescue products when you're feeling a bit, you know, and you just, they're just really soothing to use, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah, and that's what Lorna recommends as well when you're using it, is to really, like, we all do our beauty regime, but do we actually give ourselves the time to do it when we're doing it? So we all slap on a bit of makeup, or we'll nearly do this with the bronzer. So she's suggesting that it takes just as much time to be mindful while you're doing that. So as you say, Mary, like, indulge in it, really take in the scent, relax, enjoy it, and let it have its full potential. And it really, like, it does make a massive difference. And it's those 10 minutes, like, your journey could be even your journey to getting to work in the morning, to getting the kids to bed, to getting the dinner made, you know, and all those things. Just that 10 minutes might make the next hour a little bit more manageable.
Brilliant. So is that going into your hamper?
That is going into my hamper, the full collection.
Oh my gosh. I'm dying to try that. That's fabulous. That's great. Right. So now let me see what I have here. Actually, I'm going to give away a voucher first. And well, I'm going to put it in down the hamper. And this is from Grania Hughes Relaxation Hub. Grania is a volunteer with Look and Feel Better, and she has the most amazing place that you go to for reflexology, and it's a really relaxing, calm environment, and she's so good, and she's a lovely person, and she was always wonderful to work with in the workshops, and hopefully I'll get to work with her again if they're opened up again next year. So this is a voucher for her reflexology, and reflexology is one of the treatments that's very safe to do for the body. Going back to that whole thing about aesthetics and how to work with somebody who is undergoing treatment, reflexology is such a safe thing to do. It doesn't disturb the body in any way. It's only good, and it's very safe. So you can put your comment in if you want to get that voucher for Grania Hughes Relaxation Hub. She's a fantastic therapist, and we're delighted that we're able to support her and that she supports us here. So what else have you got there, Emma?
Okay, well, I'm just going to stick with the Journey collection for 1 minute because I've been playing with this all morning. So they have come up with a range of magnetic lashes. Okay, so
I'm so scared of magnetic lashes, but they make sense. They make sense if you can't put glue on your skin. But I think they do need some lash to stick to, don't they?
No. Rona has figured that out. So this is your glue, but technically it's actually also your eyeliner. So I've been playing with this here so you can see that.
Oh, I get you.
To draw that. So in your kit, your full kit, Journey, Skincare and Beauty, you get this gorgeous compact, which has 2 sets of lashes, a fabulous mirror inside. You get your glue, with really, really easy application and like a super fine point that you can get that nice line. And then here is the lash. So the lash has some tiny little magnets. It's probably going to be too small for you to see. But there's my hand, there's my lash. Ta-da! How cool!
Oh, Emma, I want to come live in your house. We can play with lashes. That's fabulous, because there are people who are only regrowing or losing, and glue is not good for the skin during that period. And if they have an event a few months down the line, they can plan and they can use something like that just to give their lashes a little boost. That's a lovely product. So obviously, to check again that it's okay to use with your oncology team, that's fantastic. That's a beautiful
And a little
product.
patch test never hurts either.
Exactly. Right. Where am I at? Okay. So we have this lovely company. Everybody has heard of them. They're Kinvara Skincare. And they have come on board with Look and Feel Better this year. And the kits that go to the workshops are all filled with donations from the cosmetic industry. And we have close relationships with an awful lot of skincare companies, and Kinvara is one that has come on board. There are new friends, and they have given this beautiful hyaluronic, it's a cleanser and a hyaluronic moisturizer in this set. Gorgeous little set, beautiful natural skincare products, and Irish, of course, and great supporters of Look and Feel Better. And I'm delighted that we're going to be seeing their products in our kits. They have little serum and moisturizer going into our kits next year. So we are so pleased that they're on board. So that's a gorgeous little pack, because it's beautiful. There's a rose hip oil in that as well. So it's really, really nice stuff, and hyaluronic, which is like hero product, hero ingredient. So that's going in there into the hamper. So what have you got there, Emma?
Now, I know we're coming into December, but I still think that you should try and get your winter glow on. So this, yay! So this is Saint Tropez Purity Gel. So there's no nasties in it. I suppose is what we call clean beauty. So it's naturally, you know, kind of, there's no parabens in it, no nasties. It's kind to the skin, it's kind to you. But most of all, what I like about it is it's nearly like your secret tanner, because it's clear, it doesn't stain your clothes, it doesn't stain your bed sheets, and it has no nasty smell. So when someone asks you, oh, that's just my natural glow, the telltale signs won't be there. There won't be that kind of fake tan biscuity smell. There won't be the lines on your collar. Your bed sheets can stay white. So it's kind of, you can lash it on, go to work, wherever you have to head out to. It's not going to stain your clothes. You can go to bed and you won't wake up and your husband will have one big brown arm. It's kind of safer to use that way. And then what we team it up with is this gorgeous Purity Mist. So this is the Saint Tropez Purity Mist. So it is a mist for your face. Again, it has all those gorgeous things in it that you've been talking about, Marie, which is like your hyaluronic acid and all those fabulous things. But what I tend to use this for is, yes, it's good for your face. So you just take off the cap, close your eyes, hold your breath, 2 big sprays, and it distributes evenly. I love it for my hands. So I would usually stop my can around here, give it a little shake to activate it, and do the hands. And you end up just getting a much more even tone. You can do it on your feet, on your ankles. And also, it's a little handy to have if you've something coming up. You don't want to do a full body tan. Just do your chest, do your neck, do your face. You can go that little bit further with it. It's made for the face because it's all those lovely ingredients, but you don't have to limit it there. Yeah. So this, and you cannot use your tan without a good mist. Can you just see the quality of this mist? Like how good. It's like a little massage every time you put on your tan. Beautiful.
I love Saint Tropez.
I want to give somebody the gift of the good glow. So all of these are in my hamper today as well.
Woohoo! I love that, because you don't have to blend it once you spray it in your face. It's fabulous. So that's going in.
That's going in, and it's on Cloud 10 at the moment in their Black Friday sale. So have a little peek, ladies. Black Friday is tomorrow, and all the offers are live online across most of these brands as well.
Yeah. That's a very good tan for men as well, actually, because they can just spray it on their face. They don't have to get it on their hands or anything. Spray it on, go, and they start to build up a lovely glow on the face. Really healthy look.
No telltale signs. Nobody will know. You won't get caught out.
Yeah. And I just mentioned I have a wreath here. That, can you see that wreath above my head there? That was done at a Saint Tropez workshop with Kay's Flower School. And the reason I want to mention it, I had such a good evening, because Kay's Flower School do wreath workshops, but they raised an awful lot of money for Look Good, Feel Better last month. And we are so delighted to have them as friends of the charity. And I know they're good friends of yours as well, Emma. They do lovely wreath workshops. So anyway, I just wanted to mention them as we were talking about Saint Tropez. It was connected into the same thing. Now, we had a question in there from somebody about an itchy scalp, and what I would say to you about that is obviously talk to your medical team, but I don't know what stage you're at with any treatment or anything, or you may not be undergoing treatment. But what I would say to you is don't use any shampoos with anything active in them, and maybe try and use a baby shampoo. And also you could try something like Ovel or Elave. Elave and Ovel are an Irish company, and they are fantastic from babies upwards, because there's nothing active in their products, and they're very, very soothing and hydrating. So, and they do a baby shampoo, they do everything in moisture. And I have some Ovel or Elave here. Now they've sent me an awful lot of stuff, so I'm going to be giving more away over the next couple of weeks. So, but I have lovely stuff here today. So pretty much everything for every skin condition. So this is their intense moisture surge there. So it is a cream cleanser and a moisturizer for sensitive skin. This is lovely stuff. It's really, really beautiful stuff. An awful lot of their products contain manuka honey and chamomile. They're very, very soothing, very hydrating, very safe as well. So this cream cleanser for dry skin, cream cleanser like the oils, very soothing and calming on the skin. So that's going in. And also we have their skin balancing essentials. Now, the reason why this is just one of my top recommendations for skincare for both men and women, if you suffer from something that flares up like rosacea, and you suffer from redness or irritation on your skin, this sort of covers everything. What it does is it has an SPF of 45, so UV light irritates anything like rosacea. That's a trigger. It calms redness in the skin, it soothes the skin, and it hydrates the skin. And something like mask rash as well, it would cover. It covers so many different conditions because of the ingredients. This is a super pack. This has a cleanser, it has the SPF, and it has the skin balancing moisturizer. So you could use the balancing moisturizer when you come home in the evening, or you can use your SPF then during the day. But it's a very high SPF for something that's so soothing and so calming on the skin. That's going in. And with that whole Elav package for today, I have more. So keep an eye. I have more over the next few weeks, because myself and Emma are going to do another Facebook one evening for other stuff that's going to come in to us, because people have been so good and so supportive. So I also have their daily lip defense, which has an SPF 20, and their sensitive hand treatment. A lot of people suffer with their hands, either just because of this time of the year or undergoing treatment. There is side effects to the hands and the feet. So that's a lovely product as well. So that's my Elav products, and thank you so much for them for supporting us. And as I said, more to come. Over to you, Emma.
Okay, so I have the cutest little thing. Look at this beautiful beauty blender. So I don't know if people are familiar with beauty blenders, or if you use them or if you don't, but you definitely should be. So as you know, Mary, it's so important to blend and get that perfect finish on your foundation. So as well, an awful lot of the time, some of the brushes that we use can actually waste our product. They can waste our foundation. The kind of brushes will suck it in, and you don't need to be wasting foundation when it's so expensive. So this is the cutest little beauty blender from, again, an Irish company. This is Rosie Kirk. She is a makeup artist based in Northern Ireland, and she is retailing this. So cute, right? For €6.50.
Yeah.
And again, there's no nasties in it. It's paraben free, latex free. All those things that we don't want to be putting on our face is not in it. But I wanted to show you something very important about beauty blenders. So here's one out of the box, as you can see. Don't be tempted to just start going in with it dry. It's just going to pull all your makeup off. So I have a glamorous little bowl of water here, and I'm going to dip it in the water, and I'm just going to show you how big it gets and how big it should be. Okay, so like, look at this already, how much bigger that's become. That's what your blender should be like if we compare it to the size of the box now. And then what happens is you can keep going, because this is a brand new one, so it's going to take a little bit more. But they're so good once they're just dampened, not wet, just nice and slightly dampened there. And you use the bigger bit on the end here. Look how gorgeous that is filling out. It's huge. You use the bigger bit to blend in, and then you can go right in with this gorgeous little tip into the corners there if you want to as well. But it must be damp, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So some people think beauty blenders don't work for them. They do. They work for everybody. It's just that you're not using it right. Would you agree, Mary?
Yeah, I do. A lot of people don't know to dampen them first, and they really do help. A lot of people have trouble with that whole under eye area there, and they're brilliant for that.
And they feel so nice too, don't they? Like, it should be a nice experience putting on your makeup and taking time for yourself. And like, life is so busy at the moment, just to take those 10-15 minutes in the mirror, and just, that's such a nice feeling. It's relaxing. And if you use cold water, it can be very soothing on the under eyes as well. It's really nice. And again, no nasties. You don't have to worry. Beautiful.
Brilliant. So that's gone into your hamper.
Yes, that's in my hamper as well. Putting it right in now.
Brilliant. Okay, so listen, if you want to win these prizes, just comment, or I'll leave a question so that the girls in Mary Keating have your name, and they can put you in for the draw. So they'll release the names of those prize winners later today. So myself and Emma have nothing to do with who wins these prizes at all. You know, we're just delighted everybody's having a look at them all. Right, I wanted to show you, somebody might have seen these pictures on my Instagram or Facebook, and these beautiful turbans. These are designed by a girl called Ayala, and I did a lovely photo shoot with Ayala and a gorgeous lady, Rachel, and both of them have been participants in Look and Feel Better workshops. They both had a great experience with Look and Feel Better. And Rachel was modeling these beautiful headwear, and Ayala is the designer, and she was also modeling. And when Ayala lost her hair, she found it very difficult to, she spent ages, she said, tying up these really complicated turbans, and things kept slipping on her head, and because there was no grip there. And she could never really find good headwear. And sometimes she said you were so tired that you didn't really have the energy to start tying up turbans on your head. And some people just want to wear something soft, or want to just dress up going out, you know, if they're going out to an evening event or whatever, and not necessarily put a wig on or anything like that. So she has developed these beautiful, there's no seams on them, they're very soft, they don't irritate the head, and they also have these beautiful bamboo, they have bamboo in them, the under sort of little caps underneath, so you can wear them or wear them without them, and they won't slip off your head. They're beautiful. There's a gorgeous range of her headwear on her website, Ayala, headwear by Ayala. It's a lovely name, it's Ayelet, and she's an Irish girl, and gorgeous stuff. She's just starting off, she's launched them, but she's got a beautiful range. You want to see them, and she has given us one to go into the hamper. So I'm going to, she has another one packed. It's not this one that's on the thing, but it is that colour. So that's going into the hamper. I have it over there, and that's our headwear for today. So over to you.
It's so good to see so many Irish brands, isn't it? Like really,
yeah.
So important to shop local at the moment and to really support Irish brands. And like most of these brands today have been Irish, and that's really inspiring as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So they're beautiful things, and some women really look fantastic in those turbans. They're just so beautiful, and she's sort of got evening ones and day ones as well. So go have a look, everybody. It's great.
So another
Emma.
One more Irish brand here. So this is the fabulous Nima brush by Niamh Martin. So I'm sure you guys have seen these brushes before. They're very recognizable by this gorgeous hardware that they have. So that iconic blue, they're fab. So this is, as I say, Nima brush by Niamh Martin, an Irish brand again. And Niamh has just introduced this brand new set. It's called A Taste of Nima, and it's a discovery set. So it gives new customers or new people to the brand an idea. So like a little sample of what Nima is about, and the brushes that they have. But these are a very different type of brush. They have a very smart fiber technology that Niamh has just brought out just for these. So again, no nasties, paraben free, vegan friendly, no cruelty to animals, so nice and soft to the skin. And the collection of 5, they're on offer as well on Niamh's website at the moment as part of our Black Friday offer, so have a little peek. But this set, great price introductory, $29.99 I think, but for one lucky winner, it's going in the hamper today.
Brilliant. I'm down to buy those brushes actually, because I know, and Niamh works in the same sort of area as myself, and the brushes are such an important tool, and they feel so nice on the face when you have them now.
Yeah, Niamh's put a lot into these brushes, so they really are fabulous.
Yeah. There's a girl called Therese O'Leary, and she developed this lovely product called Blinks and Brows. She's from Cork. I met her a few times because we worked together on different projects, and she's a volunteer for Look and Feel Better, and she's a makeup artist, and she's a super girl, and this is a brilliant product. I'll tell you why. So you have this gorgeous box, okay, and from people who find it very difficult, we do talk about how to draw on your brows if you've lost your brows, and how to help the shape of your brow, and how to line it up. But some people just are not able to do that. They don't have the skill, they don't have the eyesight, or it's just too much work for them, and it can be quite upsetting when you want to do it and you can't. And we we'll spend any amount of time with people who want to talk about their eyebrows and how to put them on. But this is a fabulous product that sort of shortcuts all of that. So you have a lovely holder inside that you hold up to your face. I don't want to take the packaging off it because this is going to be sent to somebody. And you just line it up, and you can do both eyes like that, and you just put them over your eyebrow and use, there's a little brush inside with your little pomade of brow filler and powder, and it's just so easy to use. So you just get your little brush and go in the little gap on the stencil, and it's the shape of it is so easy to use on the face. It's not fiddly, it's very firm, and you just hold it up and it'll do a lovely brow shape. And anybody that I've talked to about this and has used it, love it, absolutely love it. So I'm wishing Therese the very best of luck with this. It seems to be selling very well for her, and so many people love it. So it's Blinks and Brows, and that set is going in to my hamper.
I'm going to move on to a little bit of hair care. So this is a brand we're also familiar with, so John Frieda. It's a brand that I would have used. Yeah, like it's a brand that I would have been always in my makeup bag. I would have always picked it up. I kind of stopped for a few years, and now I've picked it back up again. I just remember how much I love it. And like, it's so important to have things that are affordable. So this little guy is like €7.50. Like in Dawn's, I think there's 30% off at the moment. Like, we don't need to spend a fortune on hair care for things like this. I love it. I just twist, pump into the hand, heat it up again, and then it's really nice to freshen up the ends of your hair, so you can kind of get a little bit longer from your style and like that. Or with the weather being so harsh at the moment, it can stop that breeze kind of ruining the style that you've put so much effort into. But it's also really good, Mary, and you were the one that said it to me before, for kind of taming baby hairs or taming regrowth, just to kind of softly get it nice and slicked back, a little bit more styled. Like, let's say if you were to use that gorgeous headpiece that you showed us, just to tidy it up in there and just have it that little bit neater, because it is quite friendly as well. And this is the Perfect Finishing Serum, so that's really cute. And then look at these cuties. These are called Miracle Drops. They're only about €3 each, but they go for specific hair types. So this is for blondes. Yeah. So this is a lightening one for blondes. Gorgeous. And then this one is for damaged or repaired hair. I mean, we just need to be a little bit kinder to ourselves during lockdown, and hopefully it's going to get a little bit better with the announcement on the 1st. But even just to take a little bit of self-care, like for £3, we can afford to do that. Pick it up, throw it in. Yeah. Like, you know, you'd buy it for somebody else, you'd buy it for your kids, you'd buy it for somebody, buy it for yourself, pop it in, and just take that little bit of time, that little bit extra in the shower, throw it up in the towel. €3, really good, and that is John Frieda. Oh, going in the hamper.
Very good. I love John Frieda. Now, another girl who has been a great friend to Look Good Feel Better, and she was in one of the first workshops that I did with Look Good Feel Better, and it's Susie O'Neill. She's a makeup artist. She's a very good makeup artist, and she has a huge following on Facebook, and she launched her own makeup range. She's a fantastic educator for makeup, and her videos are so popular because they're so straightforward. So she has given us one of her lip kits and her eyeshadow kits. Now, I've seen this product, and they're just fabulous, gorgeous, and very usable. A lovely, lovely prize for somebody. So it's AYU, AYU. I think it's Balinese for beauty or something like that. But anyway, this is her range. She's a lovely girl from Kildare, and she was very good to Look Good Feel Better. She has a lovely makeup brushes, and she gave us a little set each for the kits a year or so back, which was huge for Look Good Feel Better, because we're always looking for brushes for the kits, because it's so nice for the ladies in the workshop to be able to apply their makeup properly. And we always appreciate when somebody can give us little sets of brushes, you know, sort of miniature versions of their own bigger sets. So Susie was very good to us and did that. So I'm a huge supporter of hers. So it's AYU Cosmetics, lovely range of makeup, and these are her 2 sets. So they're going into the hamper.
Really good. So let's stick with beauty, let's stick with makeup, and I mean, everybody must know Benefit eyebrows. So they have, this is their eyebrow master collection. If you have a little peek there, you have the infamous Cabrow from Benefit, which if you take a quick peek at, you know, Benefit are big supportive, Look Good, Feel Better as well, and they've done so much together.
Massive, yes.
Massive, big projects every year, like, and really, really big supporters. This is the cutest, speaking of tools, and as you say, having the right tools to put on your makeup. How cute is this? Your brush is in here. Adorable.
Yeah.
And then you
Fabulous.
just twist it off. And it's such a gorgeous shape. It's such a fine, beautiful brush to try and help you get those strokes right. And then the product is inside here. How adorable. A little pomade there.
Yeah.
So brow products can be a little bit difficult, Mary, as well, as you know, like to get the right one that's right for you. And I think sometimes we focus so much on getting the one holy grail product that actually our eyebrows, depending on, you know, what your eyebrows need, you could need 2 or 3 products. This is very good if you're confident at drawing on your brows, because it's nice and dark, it has lots of depth, and it's very pigmented, so you will get that very strong brow. Now, if you're not as confident, there's this gorgeous pencil called Goof Proof. And actually what's happened here is they've made the stick in the correct shape for your eyebrow.
Lovely.
So you just go for it. And a little bit kind of sharper on the bottom for your tail. That's your little tail that you would draw on. And it comes in 5 different...
It mimics the hair. It mimics the hair on the skin. They have it. Yeah, they make them very user-friendly. They're fantastic products. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yeah.
It's called Precisely My Brow. Look how tiny and perfect this is. Can you see?
Love it.
So good. And that just gives the tiniest little brush strokes. You can't even see them on camera. They're that kind of fair. And they're fab. So you would just kind of start here and build up and go along. Now, I have quite a strong brow. That's not for everybody. This is what you would go if you wanted to just ease in a little bit more and start off with a lighter brow. Yeah. You've got that one there too. And then, if you have a little bit of hair but you want it to be fuller, this is called Gimme Brow. So you just twist off. And the formula that's in here is so good. You just kind of run it through your brows, and it works. I think maybe you would describe it like a mousse. Like, it kind of gives your eyebrow hair some life. So even if you're very sparse on your eyebrow, it would bring that right up for you.
It's like a little mascara for your eyebrows, you know. And I sometimes use that on men just to tidy their brows up as well, you know.
And then when you've got it all perfect and you've spent all that time and you've taken the time out for yourself to do your makeup and you've used your beauty blender and you're all fab, this is your brow setter. So what you would do then is you would set your whole eyebrow with this, because after all that hard work, you don't want to lose it. So this gorgeous little kit is from Benefit, and it comes in a fab set for Christmas. So you get the 5 pieces for, I think it's 65 in the Black Friday offer, and there's your 5 there. It's available on Little Woods at the moment. But just have a look. It's nice to see what's around, and Benefit really do brows very, very well, and they're very known for it. And hopefully when we can go back into stores and we can go back in to all our favourite shops that have Benefits, ask the girls on the counter, because they're really, really well trained and they want to share their knowledge with you. That's going into handwork.
Brilliant. Benefit have been such good supporters of Look Good, Feel Better. They help us every May. They give a percentage of their brow treatment to Look Good, Feel Better, which is huge for us. You know, it's really, really good. It's really supportive, because brows are such an important part of the journey for people when they lose them, and it's just to get that. We've mentioned it a few times today. Another company hugely supportive of, we're nearly at the end, guys. There's so much stuff in these hampers. It's great. That's why we're going to have another night with Look and Feel Better soon, just to do more prizes away, because people are so generous and they want to help us. So another company that's been really, really supportive is Tan Organic. Tan Organic, completely fabulous product, and they've launched a new serum that's in this little kit. I've taken them out of the kit just to show you. They every so often give us a percentage, €1 of every one of their online sales to Look Good, Feel Better, which again is a huge support. And people love this product. They feel like it's very safe. Again, if you're not sure about what you can or cannot use on your skin, just ask your oncology team, ask your doctor, or ask the nurses, and they'll let you know. But this is a beautiful little kit. It has your tan, it has your serum, and it has a little bit of a lotion in there as well. So that's the Tan Organic. Again, fantastic friend to Look Good, Feel Better. Lovely company, lovely people, and lovely product. So that is going in. That's a gift set. I'll be putting all these back into their lovely little boxes that they came in for whoever wins them. So that's my box there.
Okay. Now I've got something really good. This is actually one of my favorite products. I've been using it for around 3 months now. How gorgeous is this, Mary? I know you have it too. So it's,
Oh, the sleep.
I know.
Is that the
it's
sleep?
fab.
Oh, love it.
So this is from Sanctuary Spa. I know we've all heard of Sanctuary Spa. It's a really kind of like, we would have all kind of got it as Christmas presents in the past. It's a brand that's been around for a long time. They've really, really started to up their game when it comes to skincare. And this is their wellness range. So they have a new vitamin C range and they have a new wellness range. So I just wanted to show you guys the wellness range today. So this is, I'm going to read from the back. This is the CBD oil. And it's this gorgeous little thing. And then it has a roller ball. Right? So the idea is that you use the roller ball, you put this on before you go into the shower. How gorgeous. So when you're in the shower, all the heat from the shower releases the aroma and you get that full relaxing effect. So like an awful lot of things that we usually put on after the shower, this is when you go into the shower, and it really brings out the aromas and it brings out everything that's meant to do for you. So it says this multitasking oil will leave you feeling calm and de-stressed. So, I mean, we could all do a little bit of that. And then again, all the ingredients are listed on the back, but that is part of the wellness range. But really the true hero here is this fabulous sleep spray. So they did have a pillow mist as well, and this is the sleep spray. This has a little bit more of a calming effect in it too. It's scientifically proven to help you fall asleep quicker. I like to spray it on my pillow. I don't like to kind of put it directly on me. I think it works really well on my pillow, or maybe if I am hopping into the shower, I might just put it on my pajamas or my loungewear, or whatever I'm putting on after the shower is there. The strangest thing is it smells so much like Tom Ford's Black Orchid. It's the most beautiful, intense, gorgeous scent that if it didn't make you fall asleep, I'd probably wear it during the day, but we don't want to fall asleep when we're waiting for the bus. But this is really fabulous, and we are putting this in the hamper right now, and it's available in pharmacies nationwide. And again, check out your Black Friday offers in the hamper.
We're running out of time, Helen, are we?
Well, I'm appearing. If you want to talk, maybe one more each, and then we'll actually look at. Sure.
Yeah, I've just 2 more vouchers to do. Right. One, another fantastic volunteer is Ciara Darcy, skin coach. She has a clinic in Dublin, and she does amazing peels and microneedling with a beautiful brand called Lumiere. She's a gorgeous girl. She's very good at discussing your skin issues with you. She'll give you lovely consultations, and she's given us a voucher for her little clinic. And we also have the wonderful Zestival. She is a life coach. She's a fantastic woman. Anytime I've been in the room with Elizabeth Whelan, who owns this company, Zestival, I start to think, first of all, she really puts me to sleep with her meditation, but I start to think about what I'm putting into my body, how I'm using my body, how I'm not making the most of everything that's around me to relax and benefit myself. And she really does help you to sort of realign yourself, get yourself in order. She's very good. She can have a whole room asleep in 10 minutes with her meditation. She can have you up doing exercises in a second. She's just so motivating. And I have a voucher for a session with her. So that's Festival, and she's a huge member of our Look Good, Feel Better team, and she always organises our Feel Good Fest every year. So yeah, that's Elizabeth Whelan and Festival. So that's all my lot for today.
How are you doing, Emma? Have you anything else to add into that?
I'm done. I would just like to say one last thing. I know we spoke about Journey Skincare at the start, but what I actually did forget to mention, and I've just remembered there, which is massively important, is that if you head over to Journey Skincare and Beauty now, sign up for the newsletter, you can get the latest information as it happens, because this hasn't been released. Like, you guys are the first to see it. But €1 from every product sold goes to the Maria Keaton Foundation. So this is why we're all here today. It's massively important. A gorgeous brand with amazing quality ingredients that like just has €1 for each product. It's a no-brainer. It's so beautiful. So check it out, head over there. Brilliant. And there you go.
Well, thank you so much. My gosh, I think just listening to you and everything that's going into those hampers is fantastic. I'd love to be one of those winners, but I'm sure I won't. For the only thing I've ever won in my life is a skipping rope. But there you go. So well done. That was fantastic. Gosh, there is such a range out there, isn't there, of product, and safe product, I think, as well. And you know, as you were saying, nothing to be concerned about. But as we always say, always check in with your nurse specialist or your oncologist if you're thinking of using any product. And I think that's a very safe, I suppose, message to get out there to everyone. So we have some comments and we have a few questions. Will we go through those before we close off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you probably answered one of them, Mary. So Ava's asking, what is the best moisture cream for your face? Also, I have very dry hands. You have actually mentioned this. I am on chemo at the moment, so somebody who's actually on treatment at the moment.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, this apart from Elav and Ovel, which have emollients in them to protect the skin and hold in moisture into the skin, there's also La Roche-Posay, which has the Cicaplast hand cream. Now, there's 2 levels of this. There's an ordinary one and then an even richer one, and fantastic for the hands and feet for people suffering from that soreness and tingling and dryness that you can get from treatment. And again, if you want to wear it at night, if you find it too rich for during the day, but people find it really, really soothing. It's also very good for, it's a balm as well. They have a Cicaplast balm and a hand cream if you have any irritation from radiation on your skin as well. So I would generally, if you feel that your skin is specifically dry because of treatment, I would veer you towards the brands that you'll see in pharmacies, like Elav, like Vichy, like La Roche-Posay, because they are very much based on ingredients that are soothing, hydrating, and protecting for the skin, and don't have any actives in it. So stay away from anything active in the ingredients. As few ingredients as possible. Aveeno is another one, and Aven. They're all very, very safe to use, and obviously you can get little samples as well. And the girls in the pharmacies are very well trained to advise you.
Okay, thanks, Mary. I'm sorry, that question was from Lorraine on Facebook. So Lorraine, hopefully you got your answer there. I'm sure you did. Another question here. I have a very itchy scalp. What do you recommend? Thanks.
Okay, so that was the one I was talking about. So beforehand. So again, nothing active. Don't use anything that says it's going to thicken your hair or make your hair grow or anything like that. All you want to do is hydrate your scalp. You can use something on your scalp itself, like an oil or a cream, any of those that I mentioned there, for your scalp. You can use a baby shampoo that's very gentle. There's nothing going to irritate your scalp. You want to calm it down. So again, people like Ovel and Elav do those very gentle shampoos. They can be used on adults as well, and just really mind it, because there could be an ingredient in something that you're using. Any of those detoxifying shampoos as well. Just stay away from them for the moment until you have your dryness or irritation or itchiness under control, and then when you're further down the road, you can add different ingredients for your hair. But look after your scalp first. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. And Judy's making a comment here about your patient ambassador, Annabelle. Lovely story. So important to smile even through the tears sometimes, and that's so true, isn't it? Yeah. So it's really important.
Yeah.
Another comment. You both look gorgeous. I'm wondering, what about me? I didn't put my makeup on properly. Michelle is saying, my hair is starting to grow back, but unfortunately I have peachy fuzz on my face, which is problematic. So I don't know what to do with it, and appreciate your advice.
Okay, so what I would say about that is more than likely a side effect of the treatment or the condition. So fantastic that the hair is growing back. That's brilliant. But as to regards to the hair on your face, what I would do is I would go back and talk to your medical team, because I wouldn't like to advise on that at the moment, because it could be any number of reasons why it's there. But there is ways of treating it, but you just need to talk to the right people, and I don't feel that I'd be qualified enough to give advice on that. But absolutely go back and talk to whoever you feel you're most comfortable with on your medical team to talk about it, and they will take the time to give you the information that you need.
Yeah, so hopefully that's That's good advice for you, Michelle, back to your oncologist or your clinical nurse specialist. I'm sure they are available to answer all these questions too, and they'll know about specific medications, which is really important. Deirdre here is just endorsing what we've done today and what we've done in the past. So thank you, Deirdre. It's the second time she's tuned in to these sessions and really enjoyed them. Thank you for this. It all makes us feel so much better. So that's the plan, that's the objective, and we've done it. So thanks, Deirdre. Another question, how to help eyebrows grow back? I finished treatment and I was wondering if anything natural is there anything natural I can put on to encourage the hair to grow?
Well, I don't really know of anything. I know there are like lash stimulators and stuff like that, which we strongly advise against until somebody has cleared all of their treatment and they have their 6-month time period post-treatment. I've never heard of anything stimulating for the brows. It just they will come back.
Yeah, I've heard before just to like a natural thing to protect your brows would be castor oil. I've read that before. You know, you can buy, if you look on eBay or Amazon, you can buy your own little mascara tubes. But then you've got to be careful again, Mary, where the tubes from. Like, you know, we're talking about parabens and nasty free, and sometimes these things aren't. It might be, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it is the brows can come back totally different to what they were beforehand, and they could come back very fair, and they're probably there, but they're sometimes you can't even see them. Do you know what I mean? They're so fine. I'd give it a bit of time. I don't know how far post regrowth the brows are, you know, so I would give it a bit of time. It's very hard to tell when I can't even see the person's brows, you know. But I don't know of any particular product. If anybody knows of a product, if they want to tell us about it, but I don't know of anything, because you can't put anything stimulating on or active in that respect. As I said, it's the same as the scalp, the skin, everything. You just have to keep it really, really safe and natural, you know.
And until then, use your brow products, you know, and as you say, Mary, the stencils and stuff. Just embrace what you have for now, and all these fabulous products are there to get you to that point.
Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here with a couple of comments, which are really nice. Mary, this is from Michelle. I had a one-to-one makeup session with Mary a few months ago, and I can't thank her enough for the advice she gave me. I still have hardly any eyelashes, but no one notices because of her tips. So just want to say thanks so much for making me feel feminine. That's a really nice comment.
Thanks, Michelle. That's great. Thank you.
And for both of you, from Karma, really great session so far. Really boosts my confidence knowing there are so many products out there to use coming to the end of treatment. So it'd be great to use these products to feel myself again. So really nice. We're bringing people back to help them feel like themselves again. So well done to both of you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for, you know, the huge contribution and gifts you're handing out. They're huge hampers by the looks of things. I'm just watching you dropping things into this big basket. So I think we're just left to say from Look Good, Feel Better, from the Marie Keating Foundation, from Mary and Emma, we wish you a very safe and happy Christmas. It seems early, but most people have their Christmas trees up, and Mary has hers up there. So I think, you know, we'll see you in the new year. Have a very happy Christmas. Tune in to Mary and Emma and Look Good, Feel Better for, you know, for all your Look Good, Feel Better products. And we're here to help in any way in terms of any questions you may have around survivorship or, you know, the positive living groups that we run. Anything that we can do to help in the survivorship space. So, you know, stay connected, everybody. And I suppose the rainbow of hope is still there. COVID will pass eventually, and the vaccine is on its way. So all we can do in that regard is stay safe, and have a lovely Christmas, and take care. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.